It's time to review Lord Drakkon from Hasbro's Lightning Collection. Let's do this!
Hey guys, me host Super Sorrel, thank you very much for tuning in. Look what I got! Ooh. Here's Lord Drakkon from the Lightning Collection by Hasbro. Okay, enough with the little sound effects. So this is Tommy from Shattered Grid, where he takes on the evil character role of Lord Drakkon. An alternate version of Tommy where he's pretty much evil, and he takes on both the White Ranger and Green Ranger powers, so he still has elements of the Green and White Ranger in the costume, as you can see. And he has the green dagger, as well as the white saber sword, but for some reason he doesn't seem to have that, where he did use it in the comics. So I have got out my saber from my SH Figure Arts Tommy. We'll see how that looks. But guys, let's go ahead and break this bad goodbye out of the packaging, because I'm super excited to have this. As you guys know, I'm one of the thousands and millions of people out there that were fans of Tommy growing up. It seems you were either a fan of Jason or a fan of Tommy growing up, in my opinion, and I'm definitely a Tommy guy. Some people get really mad at like how much Tommy like gets. Ooh. Yeah, been a big fan of Power Rangers since I was a kid. I got the communicators and everything. Never got around to picking up the Morphin Time Morpher though. So he's got the little dagger. Always fascinated me, that tiny dagger. The fact that he could blow through it whilst having a mask on that has no mouth limit. So guys, here he is out of the packaging. It's Lord Drakkon. Really awesome figure. I'm so glad they brought this back out. When it was originally under the was it Saban before and stuff, and they said they were going to release this as just a Morphin exclusive from the convention, and everybody was scrambling to get one online. I'm so glad I waited, because the original one that they released did have lots of problems. Although you could buy his actual throne, which was really cool, but I'm not using that. I'm actually going to use one of the Star Wars thrones. I think it'll work really well. But anyway, this is the new Hasbro version from the Lightning Collection, and I'm really happy with it. So articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint, so you can make it look up slightly as well as down slightly. The helmet does hinder that along with this costume piece, but you can make him look left and right. The arms do lift up at that top hinge and do rotate, as well as a bicep rotation. Double hinge elbow there as well. The hands are on ball joints. You can crunch him forwards and backwards a little bit, as much as the chest and stomach pieces will allow. There's also no waist swivel there though, but the legs do lift out pretty far, as well as forwards and backwards, with a top thigh cut, double hinged knee there, and a swivel at the boot, as well as a rocker and pivot for the foot. The characters do have the little pins in the bottom of the feet, just like all Hasbro figures, so you can put them on a stand if you want to. He does also come with a working holster here, which I'm guessing is going to be for the Dragon Dagger. And that slots in perfectly there. So yeah, awesome. And as well, the helmet does pop off, and we can put on unmasked head of Tommy. Now, this is the older version of Tommy as Lord Drakkon, and I've dropped the head sculpt already on the floor. Come here. There we go. Try that again. Get on. You know, when they made that live action trailer for Shattered Grid, I really did hope they would make a special with him playing that role at some point, because he just looks so badass in this role. Yeah, there he is, guys. There's the face sculpt. Looks awesome. As well, but he does come with both hands, gripping hands, and he does also come with two interchangeable fisticuff hands with a solid fist. He does also come with a special effects piece to put on the end of the dagger, which I don't think I'll be using. It looks a bit too much for me. The actual hairpiece on the back of Tommy does actually really hinder his ability to look up, so just bear that in mind when you're playing with it. I've also got the saber here from the SH Figure Arts. version. Now, can we slot that into his hand? If we widen that grip a little bit. Yeah. And it actually looks pretty good. That looks about right. A little bit scaled down, but obviously the figure arts are a little bit different in scale, but that works for me. So you can have both the dagger and the sword. So I can get the dagger, and if we place that, open the other hand up. Yeah, there we go. And if we have that going backwards through there, then yeah, you can kind of dual wield. So he's got the slash and stab motion of like, you know, he's like got it. So that'd look pretty cool. Obviously, that hand is also in the position for the buttons. So if I turn that the other way around, he's then able to put that to his mouth, kind of, but it doesn't actually reach really. That's about as good as you're gonna get. But then he never does it without the helmet on, guys. You only ever do that motion when you've got the helmet on. I only ever remember him calling for that droid, for that Megazord, Megazord. God, I can't speak today. When he always had the helmet on, with the inability to blow through his mouth, but somehow managed to do it. Always amused me that. But yeah, really cool. Right, guys, I'm going to go to the desk cam to give you guys an up-close personal look at this figure. We'll also place him in the throne that I'm using. And yeah, we'll take a closer look at this Tommy figure. So let's go to the desk cam.
Alright guys, here's Lord Drakkon out of the packaging, looking awesome! I'm loving this setup right now, he just looks so badass. I was hoping to be able to use the SH Figure Arts with this, obviously not. The SH Figure Arts ones make them look like toy boy troopers at the side of this big guy. So yeah, definitely wouldn't recommend using the thinner, smaller SH Figure Arts with them. But the accessories from them do seem to scale pretty well. Like I've got the helmet there with his foot on it. Seems to scale pretty well with the other helmet, so I do like the way I'm able to do that. But yeah, this is definitely the pose I'm going to be displaying him with, because that just looks too badass not to do it. I know in the original pose he has his helmet on during that bit where he's sat in the throne like that, but I like it with the helmet off. It just looks so cool. What do you guys think? Are you a fan of this Lord Drakkon figure? Let me know in the comments down below. Are you a fan of the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? Let us know in the comments down below. And thank you very much for watching, guys. Let's go back to the main cam now and finish off today's video. Yes, guys, so there he is, Lord Drakkon. Stood up now out of the chair just so you can get a quick, better look at this costume. You can definitely see where the pieces of his various costumes over the years have come together. From the Tiger style helmet right through to the middle fin on the helmet being belonged to the Dragon Zord. Then the gold and green together making the chest plate. I'm loving how they did it and they blended all these different identities together from the past of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers to create this ultra new villain. It's a really cool idea, and like I said, I really wish they would make a live action version of it, because I would genuinely sit and watch that. And it'd be a cool way of like having new Power Rangers team up with some older ones to take on Tommy. That would be a really cool concept. Especially in the TV series where they've always had Tommy as the good guy. It would be kick-ass to see him actually turn against the Power Rangers and become the villain. That would actually be really cool. So I really hope they do it at some point, but who knows. Until then, we still have the comic book Shattered Grid that you can get on Amazon to read, It is well worth a read. I really enjoyed it, especially if you grew up with the 90s Power Rangers. It's definitely worth picking up. So guys, which was your favourite figure from this Power Rangers line? Would you like to see me review more of these awesome Power Rangers? Let me know in the comments down below. As always guys, I'm your host Superstar, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until next time, it's Morphin time! Bye!